Hi folks, Robert here again. We're going to go back into some Inventor training and we're going to do a quick little review of what we've been doing. So I'm going to go here and get started and I'm going to click New. And then I want to use the standard IPT. So I'll select the standard IPT and hit create. So now we're going to look at sketching more in depth. So here we're going to start a 2D sketch. And this time we want to select the XY plane. And then we want to just go in and draw a basic sketch. So we're going to click the line command here and just go right here and draw a shape. Good thing about Inventor, you don't really have to place anything exact. So for what I want to do here now, I want to just go and I want to create some points here. So I just go and go to line and I'll start with anywhere we can start. So I'm going to just start right here. This is going to be my first point. My second point will be there. Click a third point here. Fourth point here. We'll zoom out and with the wheel. Another point here. And I'll bring another point across and just close this shape off. So now what we want to do is we want to click the dimension tool and just go and place a dimension here. And once this dimension is placed, let's just double click it and modify this. And let's make this, let's do all these dimensions and we're going to take them all at once and modify them. So take this one and this one here as well. Now we want to zoom all here and let's go in and edit these dimensions. So this one here, we'll make this 2.5. Zoom all again so we can see here. Then we'll take this one here. You can follow along with me, 0.750. And this one, we'll take this one up to 2.5 inches. Let's zoom all again. And let's go to this top here. And let's make this 0.750 or 3/4 of an inch. And we'll hit the zoom off. So now we have our shape in place and everything. So let's go and click our finish sketch and zoom all again. And then after that, we'll hit the extrude command. And then here, once this dialog box pops up, we want to make sure that the default is set that points out. And then we want to go and just say, okay. Nope, we want to make this distance 2.5 inches, 2.5. And from that point, we'll click OK. So there's our shape. And now I want to just run through a few things with you here. Just the view cube here. We can rotate it around just like in all the programs. We can pan and whatever. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit F6 on my keyboard to give it an isometric view. I'm going to escape out of this and just hit F6. I'm already in that view, so let me just move this around and just give you an idea what happens. So that's just place them at F6 to get the ISO view. Okay, so now we got other things here we can look at. So let's go and look at our view. And so this visual style, we've got shaded here, but I think we want to stick with shaded with edges. So we're in shaded with edges, and we can do, again, we can go and adjust our views with the view cube. However you want to do this, guy. Go front, and we can do the corners. But I'm going to go back with F6 and go back to my ISO view. Okay, I don't want to go too long in that. So now let's go in and Let's try, let's add another feature to this. Let's add an extruded feature. So to add an extruded feature, you'll just pick this face right here and select New Sketch. And then you'll go back into the line command. We'll have line here, and let's just go do it again. Let's just arbitrarily draw a sketch here of a shape. Let's do it like this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this here. And say this. And let's close it. So now right at this point, we want to dimension this guy up like we did before. So I'm going to hit the dimension tool. And let's make dimensions here. Let's make this place one here. Dimension here. Here as well. And the dimension here. So now, just like before, let's just add two more dimensions. Let's add dimension from this line to this line. And let's make one from here to here. So now what we want to do here, let's go in and make some dimensions for this size. So this one will be 1.958. This one right here will be 1.777. Let's finish that. This will be no, I'm sorry, I'm making these dimensions all wrong. So let me cancel this. Let me just go back here. These are the dimensions we want to use. This one's going to be 2.5 inches, right? Because we want to make this meet that guy there. This one will be 2.5. And this was going to be 0.750. Sorry about that. So everybody just follow along, and this one also be 0.750, or 3/4 of an inch. So now we have all of our dimensions in, but now we want to adjust these two dimensions right here. We'll make this one 0, and this one 0, so it'll align. And now there's our two features that we added on here. So next thing we'll do, we'll go, and this will be we can do this two ways. We can just right click on this view here and click finish 2D sketch, and it will zoom all. Now we have our sketch created. So at this point we want to go into our 3D and hit extrude, and then we'll have our little dialog box that pops up. But in this case, we want to we want to hit this flipped button here and go in that direction, and then this distance is 2.5 inches that we have. And at this point, we can say OK. Everything looks like we want it, and then we'll say OK here. So there are two features we added. So now this time we want to go in and add a cut feature here. So we want to go and select this face right here, and we'll select the little icon here and create sketch, and then we'll hit the circle, 2D circle command, and we can just place the circle anywhere. Let's say put it about there. And now again, we don't have to worry about location because we've got our constraints, so we can take a point, another point from here to here for this distance, and a point from here to here for that distance. Now this distance here, we're going to make this 2.5 inches. Whoops. No, we want that to be 1.5 inches. So we're going to go grab that guy back at 1 point. That's going to be 1.25 of an inch. Puts that guy back in place, and this one will be 3/4 of an inch, 0.750. And then we'll right click here and we'll say OK. And then we're going to do that again, and we can say finish 2D sketch. And we'll select extrude again. Now we selected extrude, but this time we want to say, we don't want to say join, we want to say cut. And then our depth is 2.5, which is okay. Nope, that's not the depth we want. This depth we want to change just to 3/4 because of that depth. So let's go and see if we got to, oh, we have to put it in. So let's say 0.75 here. And we'll select this through all. And then we'll say OK. So now we have our cut feature in. So now let's add another cut feature. So let's just select this space right here and hit create. And then we'll go into line command. And now right here, we want to draw 3 segments. So we want to start at the upper corner here. So let's go from here. Go here and here. Now let's undo that. I don't like how that came out. So let's select the line command again. So let's go here. Let's make a line, 3 line segments. So let's go from here to here to here and there. I don't think I got one in there. No, I didn't. So let's see if we can just select a line and put it here. There. Okay, now at this point we want to make another dimension. So we'll dimension this line here. And we'll make this 1 inch. And then we want to measure from here to here, which should give us an angle. Yes, and this angle we want this to be 45 degrees. That way we don't have to worry about the other length. Okay, now, so we're going to right click here again and we'll say OK, or we'll just say finish sketch. So there's our other feature now. And then again, we'll click the extrude command. And here, we want to do a cut again. And this time, we're going to say to next. We're going to set this distance here at 3.25. And this right here, we'll say, okay, 1 second here. We'll select this button here to next. See what happens, it's going right to the next one. And then we'll click OK. So there you have it, folks. We just created a quick little exercise on how to use Inventor and using sketches. So hey guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, like it, or hit the notification and you'll be notified whenever I make a video. I'm using Inventor, Rivet, and Navisworks. So hey guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye and be safe.